This is Daily Armenia, ＳիվիլNeթ's daily news digest. Here's what's making headlines in Armenia today. Yeghishe Kirakosyan, who represents Armenia's government in international tribunals, declined to comment on Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan's statement about potentially withdrawing mutual claims from international courts as part of a peace treaty with Azerbaijan. Kirakosyan assured reporters that no such withdrawal is currently under discussion, stating, "The cases continue to proceed, along with necessary procedural steps to ensure their examination. Azerbaijan has been pushing for the withdrawal of legal claims as part of peace negotiations." Pashinyan recently suggested that Yerevan and Baku could withdraw their mutual claims from international courts once real peace is achieved. Kirakosyan declined to comment when asked about potential disagreements with Pashinyan on this matter or whether he would resign if negotiators made such a decision. Armenia has filed 4 complaints against Azerbaijan in the European Court of Human Rights, covering the 44-day war and subsequent violations, illegal detention and trials of prisoners, right violations due to Azerbaijani armed units in Armenian sovereign territory, and violations in Nagorno-Karabakh, including the forced displacement of Armenians in September 2023. An additional case against Azerbaijan is pending at the UN International Court of Justice, filed under the Convention on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. In addition, Kirakosyan said that there are no steps towards filing a lawsuit against Azerbaijani leaders in the International Criminal Court, but nothing can be ruled out. Armenia's former Minister of Emergency Situations, Andranik Piloyan, was sentenced today to 5 years in prison for accepting bribes, abuse of power, and embezzlement. Piloyan's sentence comes with a 3-year ban on holding certain public positions and a fine of more than $3,000. He was arrested in March 2022 following a raid by law enforcement personnel of his office related to a corruption investigation, becoming the first minister in Armenia's history to be arrested while in office. Piloyan was released on bail after spending 7 months in pre-trial detention, which will now count toward reducing his prison sentence by the same duration. Piloyan was appointed minister in November 2020 after retiring from the military, an army general who had served since 1989. He was awarded the title of National Hero for his service in the 2020 war. There have been no unusual movements of military in Armenian border-straddling areas as of late, the European Union's monitoring mission told Armenia's public TV channel yesterday, dismissing claims made by numerous Azerbaijani media outlets recently that accused Yerevan of preparing for war. At the same time, no unusual developments were recorded on the Azerbaijani side of the frontier, the mission's representatives added. The EU monitoring mission in Armenia was established in January 2023, several months after Azerbaijani launched strikes on Armenia and occupied roughly 200 square kilometers of its internationally recognized territory. Despite its civilian and unarmed nature, Baku has opposed the mission's presence, accusing it of espionage and political pressure. This week in business, our weekly economic digest is back. This edition dives into the controversy surrounding the funding of the Amolsa gold mine and explores projections of a slowdown in Armenia's economic growth. You can watch the full weekly digest by following the link in the video description below. And finally, the ＳivilNet number of the day is 205. That's the amount in kilograms that Armenian weightlifter Alexandra Grigoryan lifted between the snatch and clean and jerk components to clinch the bronze at the World Weightlifting Championships in Bahrain, participating in the women's 55 kg weight class at 19 years of age. Grigoryan set a world junior record of 120 kg lifted, earning the silver medal in that component. Fellow Armenian Garnik Cholakan earned a bronze in the snatch component of men's 61 kg weight class. And as always, please follow SivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.